Hi. The endocrine system. It is a very important system in our bodies and throughout our whole lives, not only when we're young, middle-aged, or older. It plays a big role for our health and well-being. So, my name is Anne, and if you're watching live, I'd love you to let me know. And if you're watching the replay, do a hashtag and replay. So, as I mentioned, the endocrine system is not only relevant when we go through menopause. It's not only relevant for women, it is also relevant for men. It's for all human beings. Part of that system are many glands that are controlled by the pituitary, which is the master gland. So with reflexology, for example, when we need to balance hormones, we always work the pituitary because it is really telling all the other glands in the endocrine system to work in a more balanced way, to either produce more of the beneficial hormones where needed or slow down. And one of the ones that, for example, we need to stimulate to balance it better is when the pancreas is not producing enough insulin, or we need to balance the adrenals when they produce too much cortisol, when there's too much stress. So the pituitary is important. The thyroid is also important because it is required for metabolism and growth. The adrenals, as I mentioned, are the stress hormone cortisol, and this is linked to the nervous system. So calming the nervous system helps also the adrenal function in a more balanced way. The ovaries and the testes produce the sex hormones. The ovaries for women produce estrogen, and those levels drop when we reach menopause to a point where there's not much produced at all. And that's where we start to notice all these changes, physical and emotional, mental as well. Less estrogen in the body, hot flushes, your moods may drop, you may feel tired. Where am I? Why am I doing this? Oh, I can't be bothered. You can change that. And the good news is there's light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what I'm passionate about, is to share there is light at the end of the tunnel. And you may know, but I'll tell everyone, and you may not realize, I'm 71 and I'm passionate to share that we can be energetic. For men, testosterone is the hormone produced by the testes. So that's their sex hormone. And that can fluctuate throughout their life as well. And as they get older, there's less production of testosterone. As many things impact our health and well-being, an illness can happen, we can have stress. All these endocrine glands function in a different way. And when there's not enough or too much blood sugar in the bloodstream, our whole health is affected. When there's less estrogen in the body, our cycles can change. So hopefully this has been useful. And if you would like some more information, comment below and I'll share and support you where I can. Have a great afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. I tend to say good morning in 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes I say morning when I see someone. And then I realize it's later in the day and I say good morning, good afternoon, good night, sleep well. Bye.